Hey everyone, welcome back to this chassis variant series with the Centurions, yes. Although it's not my personal favourite visually of the classic battle mechs, I do still like me a good bit of Centurion gameplay, and here we are with the 9AH. Now, this is pretty much straightforward, no frills, it's going to mess you up build. Technically within the lore there isn't actually a hell of a lot about the AH. It was just described as a major departure from what the normal Centurion was, which generally was just a kind of all-rounder mediums support frontline mech. I mean, as you know, for anyone who's bought the CN9A, which comes with an LRM-10, an AC-10 and a couple of medium lasers, it's pretty straightforward. The mech is used heavily by Davian and a couple of other states, and it's been around for not as long as some mechs, but it's got a fair amount of age to it. Now, the AH, as it says, is a big departure because the medium lasers and some other parts are ripped out in exchange for sticking in an AC-20 in one arm and an LRM-10. So it's just more streamlined and arguably, at least from a tabletop perspective, is far more effective. You may hear a cat in the background, I apologise. Now, the AC-20 is an extremely capable weapon, obviously on tabletop and in MechWarrior Online, so if you like just nasty brawler striker mechs, this is very straightforward, and there's there's no real thought process has to go into it. Do you keep that LRM-10 when you got an AC-20? Probably not. Rip it out, stick in a few missiles of the SRM variety, and you got yourself some pretty heavy attacks. Now, if you don't want to keep the AC-20, which understandably it has issues with ammunition explosions, which can rock your mech quite badly, and the fact that it's your only ballistic weapon with short range, it does have 3 ballistic slots in that right arm, so you can do any kind of combination there you want. Stick in a bunch of machine guns and just go with SRM-6s of Artemis. Do you want to go big on like UAX, or do you want to go, AC-2s, that kind of thing? The options are there for you, and it's got 3 missile slots, so you're not going to be stuck for options in your combination there. I mean, you can even go with a pure LRM type build and some kind of longer range AC-5, so it can be like a pure sort of sniper support mech. And it comes with an AMS slot, which seems to be standard on every mech, although I'm pretty sure AMS isn't standard on most mechs, but given the LRM propensity in MechWarrior Online sometimes, it's not a bad thing to have. Stock-wise, it suffers. It doesn't have the best of runs, let's face it. The AC-20 LRM-10 is an extremely schizophrenic type of a system where 1 minute you're trying to engage a single target with a single LRM-10, and then you're trying to engage a target with a relatively slow firing AC-20. So in its stock configuration, I wouldn't recommend running it personally. It's great on tabletop because like 20 points of damage can knock over a mech in one shot. But in MechWarrior Online, single AC-20s just don't have that high damage potential. It's a good kill shot weapon, but it's not going to win you a one-on-one fight very quickly, especially when people who have encountered Centurions a lot over their years of playing MechWarrior already know to go for the right torso and the right arm rather than the left side of the mech. This mech definitely works better in some kind of short range combination with SRMs rather than the single LRM-10. So I do recommend the AH though. It's a good little brawler, and it can be made into a stunning little sort of quick striker mech, because you can stick in like a big ass engine and stuff and get some real good speed out of it. So if you haven't played the Centurions yet, the AH is definitely not a bad mech to go with when you're trying to master these things. So there, I've just exploded, so I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching everyone, and have a good week. Critical Rocket signing out.